Okay, well, welcome to our class this morning. I'm really excited you're joining me. We're going to start in a really restorative, gentle pose. I think that can be really nice if we're attending class with tired minds and bodies. So you'll see I have a number of props. I have a blanket, which can really help me. I have a bolster, which you can use just any kind of pillow. It doesn't have to be a yoga bolster. And then later, when we will be more active, I have two blocks, which will help me out, especially with my injured wrist. So we're setting up for a restorative pose called fallen deer. So you'll see I'm seated on a blanket, so it's really cushiony and comfortable. And I have placed my pillow, my bolster, so it's long next to me. The narrow edge is next to my right hip. Now let's arrange our legs. So I'm bringing my right leg in front of me, knee is bent. And here's my left leg. My left foot is tucking back behind me, left foot toward the wall. So I think I said this is for fallen deer. So we're going to start to walk our hands to either side of our pillows. And let's pause there for a moment. You start to see what this twist feels like in your spine. Let's take a few deep breaths with our hands to the floor. Deep breaths. Preparing our bodies for some time lingering in this fallen deer pose. And then when you feel ready, we can start to come down to rest on our pillows. Bringing one cheek to rest as well. And you might want to make some little bitty adjustments just to make sure you're really comfortable here. And when you feel settled in, we'll close our eyes and just breathe and relax together. So with your eyes closed, notice your breathing. Notice the rise and fall of your back and your stomach with breath. That feeling of expansion and contraction. And notice how having your heart, your chest supported allows you to deeply relax here. Your arms don't have to support you, they can just rest. Your shoulders can relax and curve downward with the pull of gravity. And if you're tensed up somewhere, like in your legs, you can relax. There's no need to be engaging muscle here. And together, we'll keep our eyes closed and take just a few more rounds of breath, just working to ground and center our bodies, working to restore our energy and to find a little bit of extra comfort in this moment. Keep breathing expansively here. And keep noticing opportunities to relax just a little bit more. Now slide your palms a little closer to you and gently start to press up, lifting your heart off your bolster. And then we'll turn around so we can do this on the other side. So you can leave your props just where they are. And turn your back to them and then turn the left hip to them. And your legs will be still bent. You can see there's my right foot, just wiggling it, facing back towards you. Left leg in front of you. Our legs are not stacked. And we'll start to walk our hands around to the bolster again. So we're feeling this deep twist through our spines. And keeping your hands on the floor, we'll take a few deep breaths in and out, feeling that breath traveling up and down your back. And when you feel ready to lower down to rest on your pillows, you can go ahead and do that, taking little adjustments as needed, finding a comfortable place to rest your face. And continue to observe your breath. That will help you feel very centered and grounded here. Let your eyes close and just relax for a few more minutes. Keep breathing deeply. Keep letting your body and brain know that thoughts about what you'll do later are just irrelevant now. Your only concern, your only focus in this moment is breath and body. And take another big breath in and breathe out. Slide your palms a little closer to you and then gently start to rise up. Coming out of the fallen deer. And if you really enjoyed that pose, maybe making a mental note to do that later today. But as you rise up, we'll set our pillows out of the way and find a comfortable seat. I have my legs crossed. You may not be able to see too well because of my cat, Harriet. She loves to participate in yoga. With your hands to your lap, let's drop our chins to our chest. And feeling the back of your neck stretch and lengthen. Keep sitting up tall. So we have lots of length along our spines until we have this curve in our neck. And bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And feel a stretch along the left side of your neck. And then roll chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Feeling that stretch along the right side of your neck. And then draw chin to chest. And look forward. And then we'll inhale, reach our arms up, look up to the sky. And we'll exhale, twist to the right. If you haven't guessed it, we have several twists throughout our practice today. It's a bit of our focus. Finding this nice twist, maybe noticing how your body greets it a little differently than our fallen deer. Heart forward, inhale, reach up to the sky, look up. And exhale, twist left. We'll inhale our hearts forward, reach up for the sky. And then we'll exhale our way to our hands and knees, our tabletop. If that blanket feels good where it is, you can keep it. It gives you a little extra cushion for your knees. So tabletop shape. Tone through the core. So actively draw your belly button in and up. And then we'll inhale. Shine our hearts forward, look forward, letting the abs stay strong. And exhale, round your back to the sky, drop your head. Inhale, cow pose, breathing nice and deeply. Exhale, round to cat. Let's go again. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. We have a couple more times. Inhale to cow. Exhale, press the floor away, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Return to that long, straight spine, toning your core. And let's take our left foot toward the sky with knee bent. So we're getting our knee up toward hip height. Flex your ankle. Keep toning through the core. We're going to take 10 tiny pulses. So just lifting and lowering that knee an inch or two, waking up our glutes. So I'll count those for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the knee forward, knee to nose, round your back, squeeze your heel up to your glute. Try to touch knee to nose. And then gently set your knee down. Okay, other side. Bring your right knee about to hip height, keeping the knee bent. Flex your ankle. I'll count off those same 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to nose. Bring your knee forward. Squeeze the heel towards your glute. Round your back. Try to touch knee to nose. Press that knee forward. And then bring your knee down. Really good. Okay, our next pose is downward facing dog. I'm reaching for blocks so that my wrist is doing a little less work here. But you may just want to spread your fingers wide into the mat. Bring your tailbone to the sky. Very good. Okay, in our down dog, we'll take the chance to wiggle a little bit, to stretch a little bit, just seeing how we can feel more settled here. I often like to bend and straighten one knee at a time. Helps my knees warm up a little bit for the practice. Okay, let's still our motions. Turn the inner part of your elbow, the inner eye, slightly forward. Elbows stay soft. Root your heels toward the mat. We're going to press into the left foot. Inhale your right foot up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Squeeze through your glute to lift your heel. And then on your exhale, your next exhale, take a big step forward. We're stepping the right foot between your hands. And then gently lower your back knee. You can untuck your toes. We're going to rise for Anjaneyasana. So back knee is down. And when you feel balanced, we'll reach straight up for the sky, relaxing shoulders, working biceps back by ears. To help stabilize you, hug the inner thighs toward each other. And keep your core, your abs nice and engaged. Let's lift our hearts a little higher to the sky. Look up, doing a tiny little back bend here. And then sweep your hands down. They can find blocks, they can find the floor. But we're going to straighten the front knee for a hamstring stretch. So we'll flex the front foot. And keeping your back nice and long, we'll lean forward just enough to feel a really strong stretch through the hamstring. Breathe through your body. Beautiful. Okay, bend your knee again for Anjaneyasana and sweep your arms back up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Now we're taking a twist to the right. Heart turns to the right. Sweep your arms wide. And look back over your shoulder. Big wide twist. It can be very wobbly here. Work on that balance. Okay, sweep your arms back up to the sky. And then bring your hands down. We're finding our way back to our downward facing dog. And again, you may really enjoy the chance to wiggle, to walk it out, to release the muscle memory or lingering sensations of what we just did. And still your motions, rooting your heels toward the mat. We'll inhale our left foot to the sky, working to squeeze through the glute, lift your foot up. Good, and on your next exhale, we'll take that giant step forward, foot between hands. Gently lower your back knee and touch your toes. As you feel stable and balanced, we'll rise to Anjaneyasana, lifting our arms above our heads, relaxing shoulders, toning through the core. Now let's add a little back bend. Lift your heart, look toward the sky, bringing your sternum up an inch or so toward the sky. Reach up and back. And gently bring your hands down. They can find blocks or the floor. We're going to straighten the front leg for our hamstring stretch, half Hanumanasana. So we'll gently lean forward, not too much, just enough to create the stretch. And then we'll bend our knee again, rising back through Anjaneyasana, reaching for the sky. And then we'll take our twist. So we're turning our hearts to the left, create wide arms, reach wide, look back over your shoulder. Really nice job. Gently transition, heart forward, reaching back up. And then we'll find our way back to our downward facing dogs. Tailbone to the sky, down dog. Root through your heels. Take a few deep breaths here. And of course, wiggle as needed. Look at your toes. We're going to walk our hands back to meet our feet. So we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. And keep your knees nice and bent. We don't want to strain our back. Inhale, lift to a flat back, palms to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to stand, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do a few half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to hearts. Do it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reaching for the sky. And exhale, gently lower your hands. Okay, our blankets, if you still have those, are going to be in the way. So let's just gently fold them, set them aside so we can't step on them. If you need a drink of water, go ahead and get some water. Okay, standing at the top of the mat now, we'll walk to the top of the mat. Let's inhale, reach up for the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your hands either to blocks or the floor. I'm going with blocks for a gentle version. And we'll step the left toes back, keeping the heel lifted, finding runner's lunge. So it could be kind of a moderate sized step like I have, or something a little bit more dramatic, but we're not going for drama here. We're going for listening to our bodies, seeing what size step works for us. Square your hips, draw the inner thighs toward each other. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then as you feel balanced, we can rise to our crescent lunge. And again, check in with the distance between your feet. That may be a little too much, it may be a little too little. Just see where you feel the right degree of challenge and ease. And as you're ready, reach for the sky, crescent lunge, standing up tall, stacking your shoulders over your waist and keeping that back heel lifted. There's lots of activity, lots of muscle engagement through the back leg. Take a couple deep breaths more here. And then we're going to start to turn our hearts to the right for that wide arm twist. Reach your right arm behind you, look back towards your right fingertips. Turn your heart forward, reach back up to the sky, and then reach back down to your runner's lunge. So right back where we began. Now we want some momentum. You might want to rock forward and back on that back foot, and then step your back foot forward. Fold forward. Soft knees. We'll inhale, halfway lift. We'll exhale, fold. Let's inhale, rise up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands through heart. Good. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to blocks or the floor. It's up to you. And we're going to step the right foot back to your runner's lunge. Again, just seeing where that good angle, good degree of stretch, of challenges for you, runner's lunge. So the back heel is lifted, inner thighs hug toward each other, tone through your core, staying strong and engaged. Couple rounds of breath here. And then let's start to rise up to our crescent lunge as you feel balanced and ready. Crescent lunge brings our arms overhead, biceps back by ears, shoulders over waist. Tone through the stomach. Hold here for a few rounds of breath. And let's start to turn our hearts toward the left for the twist. Reaching the arms wide, look back toward the left hand, big twist here. And gently transition back to your crescent, heart faces forward, working on that balance. Good. Reach back down to your runner's lunge. Now again, we'll probably want some momentum. You might rock forward and back a few times until you're ready to step your back foot forward to your forward fold. And then we'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reaching for the sky. And exhale, lower your hands. Maybe get a sip of water if needed. We're going to start to work the external rotation of our hips. So we'll stand on our right foot and let's bring our left knee to point outward. Now we're finding our way to tree. So this honestly could be enough. You could just inch your left heel to your ankle and work the balance. Maybe hands come to heart center. Or this could be a little different version. You could bring your foot somewhere onto your calf muscle. You could even bring your foot completely above your knee to your thigh. So just see what is right for you this morning. Stand tall in the balance. Look at something unwavering, unmoving. You might see me wavering a little bit as my body balances. Maybe look at a light switch. Okay, let's switch sides. Bring your left foot down. And let's bring all the weight to our left foot, angle the right knee outward. And just see where your tree will be today. It really could be enough with the right heel just propped against the left ankle. You could find you want to embrace more challenge, bringing your foot to your calf. Your foot could even come up completely above your knee, but just see what works for you today. Look at something still and unmoving. And take a few deep breaths. Okay, we'll step down. Let's shake it off. Just shake off your whole body. Shake, shake, sway side to side. Just little movements that feel really nice and that help you feel prepared for where we're going next. We're adding some challenge. We'll progressively add challenge through our standing poses. Okay, so coming back to the top of the mat, if you walked away, we'll inhale, reach up for the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Most of you will have your hands to the mat. Downward facing dog, bringing those feet back. Finding all that length through your spine, all that strength through your body. Take a couple deep breaths when you get here. Really enjoying the pose. This is such a strong pose. Okay, inhale the right foot to the sky. And then we'll exhale, step the right foot forward. Back heel is up. We're rising up to our crescent lunge, reaching for the sky. Really nice work. Keep squaring your hips forward, finding lots of balance and strength through hugging inner thighs toward each other. Now let's start to turn our hearts to the right for a big twist, reaching back with your right hand, looking back. And then we'll transition out of the twist, lowering the back heel and sweeping our arms to warrior two. You might want to check your heel arch alignment. We want the right heel to point straight back toward the arch of the back foot. Turn your head, look past your right fingertips. And take a few rounds of breath here as you greet this pose for the first time of our practice today. Really good job. Okay, we'll windmill our hands down and step back to the downward facing dog pose. Good job. Down dog. Let's do the other side. We'll inhale, lift the left foot to the sky. And then we'll exhale, take that big step forward. Keep your back heel up. And as you're balanced and ready, we'll rise to our crescent lunge. And remember to check on the width of your step, the length of your step, so you're really honoring your body and what it needs today. Start to turn your heart to the left for the wide arm twist, looking back behind your back. And then we'll rotate to warrior two, dropping that back heel down, looking past your left fingers. And I'm going to turn around so my back is not to you. Warrior two, gazing past your left fingertips and feeling all your strength here. You're doing just so well in your practice. Good. We'll bring our hands down and step back to downward facing dog. Again, I'm going to turn around. You do not need to turn around. Downward facing dog. Root your heels toward the mat. Good. We'll inhale the right foot to the sky. Exhale, step to your crescent lunge on the right. Crescent lunge on the right. Reaching up for the sky. Really good job. Toning through the abs. Turn your heart to the right, find your wide arm twist. Reach your arms nice and wide, look back toward the right hand. Open up to warrior two, so that back heel comes down. Good, warrior two. Let's reverse the warrior. So we'll reach the left hand for the straight leg. Stretch your right side, look toward the sky. Big stretch along your right side. Good, we'll bring our hands down for our downward facing dog. Moving nice and slowly, we don't have to rush it. Down dog. Inhale the left foot to the sky. Exhale, take that big step forward, rising to crescent lunge as you're balanced and ready. Take the twist to the left, looking back to your left hand behind you. Now rotate open to your warrior two. Let's reverse our warrior. So we'll reach our right hand for the straight leg. Reach your left arm up and back. Make sure you've kept your bent knee, your left bent knee bent. And then nice and slowly, we'll reach down to our downward facing dog. I'm taking a cleansing breath or two here. Let's inhale our right foot to the sky. Exhale, step to your crescent lunge, reaching your arms to the sky. Turn your heart to the right, wide arm twist. Rotate open to warrior two. Reverse your warrior, looking up to the sky. Straighten your bent knee. And then we'll reach down for our triangle pose. So you may be holding somewhere on your thigh, somewhere on your lower leg, or even a block. And work to stack your shoulders. So that left arm reaches straight up to the sky, wrist over shoulder, and look to the sky, feeling that deep stretch. Good, we're going to windmill our hands down, either to blocks or the floor, and we're transitioning. So I'm going to heel toe my right foot to the right, and then take a small step in with my left foot. I want my left heel to the floor, my right leg straight for pyramid. So I'll start to bow forward over my right leg, feeling a big stretch for the hamstring. And keep your hips squared and stay connected to breath. Good job. Okay, we'll bend our knee to get our hands to the floor. Step to your downward facing dog. We'll inhale our left foot to the sky. And exhale, step forward, back heel is up. As you're ready, you'll rise to your crescent lunge, reaching for the sky. Let's twist to the left. Bring the left hand behind you. Look back over your shoulder. And then let's transition to our warrior two pose. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your bent knee. And then reach your left hand down, maybe to your thigh, maybe somewhere lower on your leg. For your triangle pose, stack your shoulders, look toward the sky. Okay, bring the lifted hands down. We have our transition to pyramid. So I'm going to start to heel toes, kind of slide my left foot to the left. Take a step in with the right foot. So your heel is down, toes angled out, and your hips have squared forward. So we square our hips. Keep the front leg straight, bow forward. Feel that good hamstring stretch. Stay long through your spine. We're not collapsing. We're actively lengthening and stretching the heart forward and down. Another couple deep breaths here. Then we'll bend our knees so we can get our hands to the mat and step to downward facing dog. You've done so well. We're right near the end of our standing poses. Let's inhale, look towards your hands. And exhale, take a little walk. Bring your feet to the top of the mat, forward fold. Soft knees. We'll inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise up. Reach for the sky. And exhale, gently lower your hands. Maybe get a drink of water. So we have another balance challenge. Okay, yeah, balance challenge. So we're going to let's bring hands to heart center. Start to shift the weight to your right foot. Start to bring the left knee up. We want to bring the left knee to waist height. Flex your ankle. Bring your right hand to your left knee and kind of hold your knee in place with muscle strength through your legs. So you don't want to start drifting the knee around. The knee faces straight forward. It doesn't go anywhere. And then reach your left hand back, taking a twist. Look back. Good. Let's step down so we can do the other side. Now this is an option I want you to remember. We're going to, spoiler alert, we're going to go through this again, but we may have a bigger challenge if you're looking for more challenge. Okay, so stand on your left leg. Bring the right knee up, flexing your ankle. Keep that knee in place, no matter what, it stays right where it is. Bring your left hand to the right knee. Start to bring your right hand behind you. Look back behind you for a twist. If you step out, no big deal. Just come back in as you're ready. And then we'll step down. Okay, so keep that memory of what we just did. Shake it off. And if you want a little extra challenge, you can take it. If you want to do what we just did, that's available. Hands to heart. Bring your weight to your right side. Let's lift that left knee up, flexing the ankle. Bring the right hand to that bent knee. And either go ahead and find your twist, just like we did on the other side, or take your right hand down to the outer edge of your left foot. Extend your leg forward. And reach your left leg back. So this is dancing Shiva. Remember, you have options. The knee could be bent. One last big twist to try. And then let's gently release it. And switch sides. Okay, other side, hands to heart. Gently start to bring that right knee up to waist height. Flex the ankle. Option one is left hand to right knee. Right hand reaches back, look back, big balance challenge. Option two is slide your hand down, catch the outer edge of your right foot, send that leg forward. And when you feel done, gently step down and just shake it off. We've done so much. That was the end of our big challenge, standing poses. Maybe sway side to side. Just give your body a little break. You put it behind you. You've done a lot today. Okay, maybe get a sip of water, but we're next headed down to seated on our mats. We'll find our way down. And bring your legs in front of you. We'll sit up nice and tall. Reach for the back of your thighs. Let's lean back for boat pose. We'll bring our shins up. Boat pose. And then we can reach our arms forward if that balance is really there for you. Hold your boat, breathe. Stay with it. Stay with it. A little bit longer. You're almost there. Good. Bring your feet down. Let's gently find our way to our backs on our mats. And with your feet to the floor, go ahead and start to rock your knees side to side. Finding an enjoyable pattern, a windshield wiper pattern here. Make sure you're noticing your breath, taking deep breaths. We're looking to soothe our body. Shavasana is coming very quickly. Bring your knees in towards you, catch your knees in your hands, and let's start to circle our knees. Let's massage our backs. After 3 or 4 circles, one direction, switch directions. So we're just making sure we move in all directions. So you can find your own pattern. Just make sure that after a few circles one way, you reverse and circle the other way. So we're moving clockwise and counterclockwise, as feels good. Okay, bring your feet to the floor. Let's send our left foot to the sky and stretch that hamstring. So you could hold the back of your thigh. You could even hold your big toe. Just hold somewhere that helps you draw your leg towards you. And if your eyes are starting to want to close, go with it. Close your eyes, rest. And let's switch sides. We'll bring this on this side, we'll bring the right foot to the sky, gently flexing the ankle and holding the leg somewhere so you can draw your leg just slightly towards you so you feel that good stretch. And our next pose is Shavasana. So if you need some other little stretches or wiggles, take those now. Or if you want your soft props to help you feel really comfortable, you can reach for those also. I tend to really like to prop my knees up, so I'm just going to go for my cushion here for that little bit of extra prop. We just want to make sure you're feeling really comfortable so you can deeply relax. And as you're ready, join me in closing your eyes and resting. Let's start to invite our bodies out of Shavasana by wiggling our fingers and our toes, rolling our wrists and ankles, and taking a big stretch, reaching your arms overhead, pointing your toes, big full body stretch. Bend your knees. Roll to one side, pillowing your head on your arm for a moment. And then rise up, finding your seats. Bring your hands to heart, close your eyes. Take a big breath in and out, feeling the relaxation, the strength, the flexibility you cultivated through your practice. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for class, and I hope this was a great practice for you. Let me know what you think.